This is the movie you want to see. Yes, so this afternoon I saw. Yes, why do I sound like John Lennon? Anyway, hey everybody, it's Peter, and this afternoon I saw The Last Jedi, Star Wars Episode 8. Actually, I saw the 2D IMAX version. Overall, not a bad movie. I am going to see it again. I managed to accumulate again more scene points. So I want to go see it one more time, and then I'm going to do a full spoiler review. This is not going to have any spoilers. Actually, I'm just going to do more bullet points. I really don't want to give away too much of this movie. Basically, if you're a Star Wars fan, definitely go see it. If you're already a big fan, you either saw it last night at the midnight showing, or you're seeing it sometime today already, and you're going to continue seeing it, and you're probably going to see it 50 more times. If you're a super duper uber fan, you probably went to go see the marathon of like watching all the movies, all 8 movies before seeing this one. I like it that much. I would maybe sit through, see Star Wars again, watch Empire again. I'd skip the teddy bears, maybe see Rogue One again. I actually tried watching Force Awakens last night. I figured, just to psych myself up for the movie, but I got so far, and then I think once I got past the cantina scene, go see Maz, and then I'm like, yeah, you know what? I know how the movie gonna go. And I just sort of turned it off. And I figured, you know what, I want to come in fresh. I don't want to look at anything else. So, like I said, overall, really good movie. Nicely done, nicely shot. I believe it's Ryan Johnson, Ryan with an I. And he has done some, he hasn't done a lot of movies, but he has done some half decent ones. So I don't know, I've never seen his other ones, so I really couldn't tell you from my experience. But this overall, whether I knew the director or not, this was good. Not the greatest of the Star Wars. I would say it's better than Force Awakens. It's up there with, I like New Hope probably everybody keeps going on about Empire, but because I grew up seeing New Hope, I saw it when it came out in 77. I even went on a trip to England with school during our downtime. I think I saw Star Wars 3 times in the afternoon when I went to the afternoon matinee. Well, I got nothing else to do. Star Wars is playing. Go see Star Wars. So that's the kind of fan I am. I think I find in later years, and I think I said that on my other reviews, I've seen too many movies. I'm not an Uber fan like I used to be when I was younger, but hey, I got my Halloween Jedi thing I did for one Halloween. I actually went as Qui-Gon Jinn. This movie takes place after number 7, so we basically still have the rebellion. Instead of saying the rebels, now it's the rebellion resistance. And yeah, instead of the rebellion's resistance. I don't know, they keep changing it in the First Order instead of the Empire is chasing them still. So it's still an ongoing thing. We're just still carrying on. They're still being chased and hounded. It does open up pretty big. If you like quippy dialogue, space battles, there's all sorts of stuff thrown into this movie. And maybe that's why the movie was a little too long. It was like over 2 hours, almost 2.5 hours if you include the credits. It made it a bit long because there was parts of the movie where I found was, oh, this is the big climax. It's like, we're done. We're saved today. Yay, we got away. Like, no, there's still more movie to show. Okay. And we have about 3 subplots. We have where we last left Rey. Rey is, that's slightly after the big opening sequence. Rey is on the island planet with Luke, trying to pull him back to the rebellion and like, hey, we need your help. Your sister sent me. It's really cool. And he's like, yeah, whatever. And you have Finn and new character Rose. They're off on an adventure with the help of Poe. And what's the other plot line? Oh, just basically, Leia and the gang trying to get away from General Hux. I really like Domhnall Gleeson and other movies. Like I didn't mind him in Brooklyn. I really liked him in About Time. But in this one, that's what I don't like about the latest bunch of movies. All the baddies, they totally chew the scenery. They're all like, "Rah, rah, 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 we're super evil, we're bad, you know who we are. And go get those guys. And everybody else is like, dude, chill. I was actually going to do a drinking game when I was watching it, but they actually only used Rebel Scum, I think, maybe 4 times. Because I remember one time watching one of the Star Wars things, and it was just like Rebel Scum, Rebel Scum, Rebel Scum, 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 because we can't swear in Star Wars movies. Now it's owned by Disney. We really can't swear in these movies. So basically, the way I'll describe it is in what we're covering in the movie. So we're covering things like faith, learning things, wisdom, learn from your mistakes, what legends are about. You hear one thing. Oh, did you hear about this? Did you hear about that? Well, that was so-and-so. That's what Luke Skywalker did. Other words to describe this movie. We have love. We have sacrifice. We have greed. We have power. We also have overconfidence on both sides. And again, we also talk about, what makes good and what makes evil, and are things that are really good evil, or, do we still need to, dip our toe into the dark side to do something good, or can we be totally good to win the day, or is there a mix of both? Or as when Rey's being trained by Luke, there's a balance. What is the Force really like? So we're learning all these things throughout the movie. We cover a lot of ideals in this movie. There are some hints, not as many as like we saw in Force Awakens. It was like, oh, it's just episode 4, and they got a Death Star. No, we got a massive planetary killer thingy. And this one, there's a couple of nods to Empire. One of the scenes sort of near the end of the second act, I would say. There's a nod to Return of the Jedi. You know, the scene where Luke, you got Luke Vader and the Emperor. You won't be able to sell. You won't be able to help your rebel friends. You want this? You want your lightsaber? Not as bad as that with, you have a scene with Snoke. Who comes with these names, Snoke? I feel like somebody's got a speech about it. Snoke. You want smoke? No, Snoke. Oh, you mean the bad guy. And again, the Supreme, or was it the Supreme Leader, as opposed, you might as well just call him like, why don't you just call him like Uber Boo, Grand Booba, Grandmaster thingy. But yeah, there's like little hints from the different movies. There's a few homages. There's a couple of nice walk-ons. People you weren't expecting, new characters like Rose. I want to go see it one more time, take it all in, maybe write down a few more notes, make some more mental notes, and then just do a full-on, okay, let's talk about this movie. But right now, because the movie is just coming out now, people are going to see it. It's going to be a while. They've still got the weekend. People are going to see movies. So I really don't want to say, other than, like I said, if you are a huge Star Wars fan, if you love sci-fi, if you love this franchise, go see this movie. You will be pleasantly, pleased, surprised. But I will say I did laugh a lot. Some things felt overly done, like sometimes there is a traditional cantina scene in the middle of the movie. No Oompa Loompa music or jazz music playing in the background, or like in the other movie, a reggae band playing. But there were sometimes too, I felt like there was forcing the aliens on us. Sort of saying like, okay, yeah, I can see, you got the, what are they called? The Pogs, the Porgs? Porgs. I will post a picture and do the proper pronunciation here, but little furry creatures, which it's a marketing tool for selling toys to the kids. Mommy, can I have that for Christmas? There is a cute joke about which Baka and the little creatures. And I'd give it maybe an 8 out of 10. I am definitely going to go see it again when the DVD comes out. I will buy it. The other cool thing, oh yeah, John Williams still does the music. So there's lots of hints to like the Leia theme from original Star Wars. There is the music of the when the Falcon was fighting the TIE Fighter music, whatever they call that. I think it's just called the TIE Fighter Battle. That is actually incorporated into this. So there's lots of little hints of John Williams music. There's Rey's theme from the last movie. So yeah, it's good that there's all these little hints and stuff. And as always, I put it out to you guys. What did you think? Have you seen it already? Are you waiting to go see it? Have you not decided to go see it? Or are you, no, it's Star Wars. Hey, we got to go out and go see this because it's Star Wars. Have you done the marathon run? Did you go see all the movies and then go see The Last Jedi? Put your comments down below as always. And as always, don't forget to like, dislike, hit subscribe, ring that bell. And as always, we'll see you in the next one.